That's
Awesome.
it's really cool. We are coming into Bishop Bay, and the special thing about this is that there's a nice hot springs up there. It seems like the dock is all full, though we wouldn't be able to go on it anyways because we're too big. But there's said to be a mooring ball because it's a very deep harbor, so it would be hard for us to anchor anywhere. We'll have to see. Picked up the mooring here, which is way easier than, dropping all of our chain somewhere and then having to pull it up again if we mess up. So nice and warm. It's absolutely gorgeous. How's it going, Chutney? How's it going? This is the little hut that the hot springs are in. And there's the water there that's channeling the hot spring into this pool here and here. And everyone's written their boat names on the roof and on whatever they can find in here, or whatever they put in here. It's really cool. Gorgeous. Can't believe I've had such luck to be here. I went into the dock with Chutney and we arrived, and immediately there was this super drunk man who greeted us, and we were like, what's going on? We couldn't match that energy. So I went, Chutney needed to pee, so we went past off the dock and we went around, and Chutney did his thing, went to the hot springs, the most beautiful hot springs, so nice. Yeah, and then we came back to the dock, our parents were there, and they're we were chatting with everyone, it was a whole thing, and they were still very drunk, those guys. But they brought the energy, which kind of spread throughout everyone. And then we were talking to one of the boats. They had built their boat in Manitoba and then brought it to the west coast here. And we were talking to them, and this seaplane turns up. And it has this guy and two girls from Terrace, which is an hour plane ride away. And they just turned up in their seaplane, and the dock was full. There was no way they were gonna fit.
Yeah, I
think they were running up to go to the washroom. Oh.
I think if it went to around the cleat, down below there, semi, and then sit around her, and then come back that way.
I don't think that's a good idea.
So it was very awkward. They came in bow first. We had to move our dinghy, and they came in bow first, so the wings wouldn't hit any boats, and we had to fend the wings off of all these boats. It was very chaotic. And they turned up, and basically it was a party from there. We were just like chilling in the hot springs. Everyone was drinking. It was lots of fun. Yeah.
Awesome, sweet. Oh, nice.
I'm just worried if it's hurt.
I know I am too.
Beautiful. You don't have an anchor, eh?
You can shut it. I didn't even know it. It changes quite a few times. Like right on there in a
Oh, thank you.
Welcome to Bishop Bay, girls. Welcome to Bishop Bay. Whoa, this is a dry rest, alright?
Sadly, they had to obviously get back on their plane and back to Terrace, before dark, so they couldn't stay with us. Though, like, the pilot was like, yeah, like, if you guys can find a place to sleep, yeah, go ahead, like, we'll go. And then, like, they didn't find a place before he was like, this is the deadline we have to leave by. I mean, they were offered many places, but I guess they didn't want to stay with those guys that were offering the spots. I mean, I wouldn't either. They were the guys that were drunk earlier and very not, they like were kind of sketchy. I mean, not sketchy, but they're just like so drunk that they like didn't know what they were talking about.
So Wayne and the two ladies are off. Back to Terrace.
And they were country, like, northern guys, and it's like a little bit, the one guy was like kind of making out for his brother. He was like being like, oh, he's just drunk, like, come on, like, it's okay. And then the brother was like so out of his mind, like, yeah. Anyways, like, we were all chilling. It was a great time. We all had fun, and now we're back at the boat. And it was good.
So big, eh? It's just having fun.
Yeah.
Marked our place, had a little dip, and now we're off. We've seen many salmon jumping in the bay, but we haven't been able to hook one just yet. So we're gonna drag a line as we leave. As we traveled to our next destination, we had the Olympics on the speakers as we looked out at the beautiful views, and one of us had to keep watch. Though others were watching on the screen, we watched the rugby, the swimming, and in the end we did get a fish. A good day.